We are getting ready for one of Hollywood's biggest nights when the nominations for the Razzies come out. Yeah, the Razzies. Gonna get razzed. So this happens every year for the past 38 years, in which a group of people who hate certain movies make nominations for the worst in cinema for the year. And it always happens the eve before the Oscars. We do have the Oscars nominations. But let's talk about the Razzies today.
I haven't seen them. We got here too early to work on this segment, and we've been working very hard on it.
Yeah.
We haven't noticed who's been nominated for the Oscars.
Not Wonder Woman. Okay, let's talk about who's going to be nominated for Worst Picture. We have Baywatch, The Emoji Movie, 50 Shades Darker, The Mummy, Transformers Last Night, Worst Actress, Katherine Heigl, Unforgettable, Dakota Johnson, 50 Shades Darker, Jennifer Lawrence, an Oscar winner for Mother, Tyler Perry, Boo 2, Medea, Halloween. Oh, I did the enunciation weird on that. Emma Watson in The Circle. Worst Actor, we have Tom Cruise in The Mummy, Johnny Depp in The Fifth Pirates of the Caribbean, Jamie Dornan as It's Something in 50 Shades Darker, Zac Efron in Baywatch, Mark Wahlberg in Daddy's Home 2, and Transformers The Last Night.
I love it.
Oh, damn. Worst supporting
Did you
actor.
see that they did Transformers 17?
Really?
Yes.
That's a little tongue-in-cheek. Javier Bardem in Mother and also Pirates of the Caribbean. Russell Crowe in The Mummy. Josh Duhamel in Transformers. Mel Gibson, Daddy's Home 2. Anthony Hopkins in Collide and also Transformers. I did not know he was in Transformers
Anthony
17.
Hopkins has a hilarious list of monies he did for movies. Movies he just did for a paycheck.
For monies?
Yeah.
Worst supporting actress, Kim Basinger. Sophia Boutella, Laura Haddock, Goldie Hawn, Susan Sarandon. Worst screen combo? Wow, we're just doing them all. Any combination of two characters, two sex toys, or two sex positions, 50 Shades Darker. Any combination of two humans, two robots, or two explosions, Transformers, The Last Night. Any two obnoxious emojis, The Emoji Movie. Johnny Depp and his worn-out drunk routine, Pirates of the Caribbean. Tyler Perry and either the ratty old dress or worn-out wig in Boo 2, a Medea Halloween. Worst remake, ripoff, sequel, Baywatch, Boo 2, 50 Shades Darker, The Mummy, Transformers. Worst director. I almost called him Aaron Aronofsky. Aaron Aronofsky. Michael Bay, James Foley, Alex Kurtzman, Anthony Leonidas. So that's what they feel are the worst in Hollywood achievements for this year. And I feel a lot of these are not fair.
Why not?
I don't think Jennifer Lawrence deserves Worst Actress for Mother. Maybe she deserves Worst Choice to be in Your Boyfriend at the Time's movie. But she was genuinely like a good part of that because of her superior acting skills.
It wasn't her execution, from what I've read, because I haven't seen it, that submarined that movie that some people enjoyed because they like thinking too much. It was the intense layer upon layer of symbolism you had to slog through.
She's Mother Earth.
So
and
bad.
Javier Bardem is people. People are bad.
He's made of people. That's what it is.
I mean, when I look at the worst picture, yeah, these movies are bad, but you know, they're not The Snowman or Justice League or Chips or Bright.
Right. So it's I don't know who selects the Razzie.
Book of Henry.
So that's what it is I think what has happened is throughout the year, the Razzies kind of assembles this idea, this definition of what worst means.
I think it's just like, in their opinion, what they find insufferable, or maybe it comes off in one of two ways for me. So it comes off as, isn't Hollywood like stupid and how they toot their own horns and get away with this stuff? And on the other side, it comes off as just bitter.
Yes.
And I have a negative outlook on them based on this. You should be making fun of the worst stuff, but a lot of this just seems like, oh, let's punish Jennifer Lawrence for being in a bad movie, or let's punish Emma Watson for being in a bad movie.
They do kind of lay out a bunch of different ideas of the worst, because when I think of The Mother, I think of a film that climbed way too far up its own butt.
Sure.
When I think of Transformers and Pirates, I think of franchises that need to die.
I think of it as a cynical cash grab.
Yes.
And you can make fun of it on that level, but I think you need to decide what you're satirizing at this point?
And the thing, I watched the first half of the Dead Men Tell No Tales. It was whatever. It wasn't as good as the early ones just because that novelty is worn off. But like Javier Bardem, I don't think deserves like worst actor for it.
No, he's a great actor. You know, maybe he didn't do his best work there, but I don't think he deserves worst actor.
But the Emoji Movie, from what I saw on Rotten Tomatoes, it having somewhere between 0 and 3% positive ratings. Like, yes, that is empirically.
Put that up for worst picture.
Bad. And then again, they can't just go through and find the worst films made this year because they aren't. It's not going to resonate with. But it's not going to resonate with anyone. You'd find like this year's equivalent of The Room at the time. Like someone put out a god awful, crappy film that you'd have to find. You can only do one of those, and I didn't see any of that on there.
No, these are all like massive studio pictures.
I did watch
wide release,
right? And I did watch the preview for the Katherine Heigl one. Which was just
unforgettable. I've heard that is bad.
God, that
from the What the Flick crew.
That movie, go watch the trailer because it looks so god awful.
Okay.
It is just strange. I don't know what Katherine Heigl's doing. It doesn't have a terrible cast otherwise, but it's just one of those films like there are great scripts out there that don't get made every year, but this one somehow made it through the cracks.
Sometimes shit ain't fair.
True.
And I think that's the moral of this story. Audience, who do you think actually deserves a Razzie nomination and who really doesn't? Please let us know below, and please like and subscribe for more.